In this video, we will see how the selection sort algorithm works. So let's take this example. This is an array A with the elements 22, 86, 14 and 51 in it. So there are 5 elements in this array. So what selection sort does is it finds the minimum element from the unsorted array and replace it with the and place it at the correct position. So in the first pass, it will find the minimum element that is present in this array. So we can see that 6 is the minimum element of this array. So what it is doing in the first part, in the first pass, it will find the minimum element, that is 6, and place it at the first position of the unsorted part of the array. So here, after the first pass, you are going to have 6, 80 and 22, 14 and 51 in your array. So this is how the elements are placed. Now this is your sorted. Okay, this element is sorted. From the remaining unsorted part, selection sort in the next pass. Was your first pass. In the next pass, the selection sort algorithm will find the next minimum element in this array. So from location 1 to location 4, it is going to find the minimum element. So we can see 14 is the minimum element of this part, of this unsorted part of the array. So this 14 will be replaced by the swapped by the first element of the unsorted part of the array. So this 14 will come at position 1 and this 80 is going to take the position of 3. So after the second pass, you are going to have 6, 14, 22, 80 and 51. So this is the position of elements in your array after the second pass of the selection sort algorithm. So 6 and 14 are sorted. The remaining unsorted part of the array are from position 2 to position 4. So now selection sort will find the minimum element from the unsorted part. So which is the minimum element from the unsorted part? 22. It is already at its correct position. So in the third pass, you will have 6, 14, 22, 80 and 51. Same as your second pass. So now the sorted part of the array is your 0, position 0, 1 and 2. And unsorted part is position 3 and 4. So in the fourth pass, the selection sort will find out the minimum element from the unsorted part. So the minimum element is 51. It will be swapped with the first element of the unsorted part. That is 80 will come at position 4 and 51 will go at position 3. So the elements after the fourth pass will be in this order in your array. So now since only one element is left, so it is already sorted. So your sorted part of the array is the whole array. So this is the the output of the selection sort algorithm after sorting. You can see all the elements of the array are sorted. So what actually the selection sort is doing? It will take the it will first find the minimum element of the array and replace it with the first element of the unsorted array. So here 14 was replaced with 80 in the first pass. Here 22 was only the smallest element, so it was not replaced. Then in the third part 51 and 80 are swapped. Alright. Now here we can see in the small code snippet of selection sort algorithm. So here we will take the same example of example array, and here we have variables I, j, index and temp. So you have I, j and index temp. So we say I is equal to 0. Alright. I is less than n. N is the number of elements in the array A. So here the value of n is 5. Now what we enter? So 0 is less than 5. Yes, true. So we will enter the for loop. Index is equal to I. What is the value of I? I is 0. Index is equal to 0. For j is equal to I plus 1. So I is your 0. So 0 plus 1 is your 1. So j is assigned value 1. Is 1 less than 5? N is your 5. So yes, condition is true. We will enter the for loop. If a of j, what is a of j? A of 1 is less than a of index, a of 0. So it is comparing whether a of 1, that is 80, is less than your 22. No, the condition is false. So we will not enter if body, and we will then go to the inner for loop, j plus plus. So now j becomes 2. We will again check the condition. 2 is less than 5, condition is true. So now we are going to check if a of j is less than a. So what is j value? A of 2 is less than a of index, that is 0. So what is a of 2? A of 2 is 6. Is it less than a of 0? 22. Yes, it is less. The condition is true. So we will enter if index is equal to j. What is j? J is your 2. So index will store the value 2. Now what we will go and increment the value of j. J becomes 3. Is 3 less than 5? Yes, the condition is true. So we will enter the body of the inner for loop. If a of j, a of 3, is it less than a of index? Index is now 2. The value of index is 2. So a of 3 is your 14. Is 14 less than a of 2? What is a of 2? 6. No, the condition is false. So we will go and increment the value of j, 4. Now 4 is less than 5. Yes, the condition is true. So we will check now that a4, a of j is your 4, a of 4, a of index is a of 2. So a of 4 is what? 51. Is 51 less than a of index is your 6, right? So is 51 less than 6? No, the condition is false. So we will not update index value, and we will increment j. J is incremented to 5. Now is 5 less than 5? False. The condition is false. So we will come out of the inner for loop. This is your inner for loop. We will come out of this and execute this statement. What is this? Temp is equal to a of index. What is index? A of 2. So what is a of 2? A of 2 is your 6. So temp is assigned value 6. Now a of index, that is a of 2, is given a of I. What is I value? A of 0. So a of 0 value is assigned to a of 2. A of 0 value, that is 22, is assigned to a of 2. So here 22 comes, and we will execute the next statement. AI is equal to temp. What is temp? Temp has stored 6 value here. We can see. And A is given to A of I. What is I? I is 0. So A of 0 is given value 6. So you can see how it has been swapped. The values has been swapped. Now we will see the next iteration here where I is incremented. I value is incremented from 0 to 1. Now index is equal to I. So index value from 2, it is I value, that is 1. And we give j value is equal to I plus 1. So j value I plus 1 from 5 it becomes 2. So 2 is less than 5. Yes, the condition is true. We enter the inner for loop body. If a of j, that is a of 2, is less than a of index, index is your 1. So we will see a of 2. What is a of 2? 22. Is it less than a of 1? That is 80. Yes, it is less. The condition is true. So index is equal to j. So what is the value of j? 2. So index becomes your now 2. Now again we will go to inner for loop, increment the value of j from 2, it becomes 3. Now we check the condition if 2 is less than 5. Yes, if 3 is less than 5. Here j is less than n, so 3 is less than 5. Condition is true. We enter the inner for loop. A of 3, right? A of 3 is less than A of index, that is 2. A of 3 is what? 14. 14. Is it less than A of 2? That is 22. Yes, the condition is true. So index is equal to j. Now index value is your value of j. Now again we come to the inner for loop, increment the j value from 3 to 4. Now we check this condition, j is less than n. Yes, j is your less than n. 4, that is 4 is less than 5. Condition is true. We come here a of j. J is your 4. Is it less than a of index, that is 3. So what is there in a4? A4 is 51. Is it less than a3? What is a3? Your 14. Is 51 less than 14? No. Condition is false. We will come to the inner for loop, increment the value of j. So now j becomes 5. Is 5 less than 5? Condition is false. We will come out of the inner for loop and execute this statement. Now here temp is equal to a of index. What is index value? A of 3. So what is in the a of 3? 14. It is given to the temp. So now you have temp value 14. Now a of I. What is a of I? A of 1. What is a of 1? 80. 80 is given to a of index. What is a of index? A of 3. So a of 3 is assigned value 80. Alright. Thus 80 is assigned to a of index. And a of I. A of I means a of 1 is given value temp. Temp is your 14. So a of 1 is this, where you are assigning the value 14 to it. So here is your 14. So this is after your second pass of the algorithm. Now we go to the outer for loop and increment the value of I. So now the value of I is incremented from 1 to 2. And we come to the, we check the condition. Is 2 less than 5? Yes, the condition is true. We enter the body of the outer for loop, that is index is equal to I. So value of index is your I, that is 2. Now we go for inner for loop. J is equal to I plus 1. So j is equal to I is your 2. 2 plus 1, that is 3. So 3 is less than 5. Is the condition true? Yes. So we enter inner for loop. If a of 3 is less than a of index, what is the value of index? 2. So we will see what is the value of a3. A3 is 80. Is it less than a of 2? What is a of 2? 22. No, the condition is false. So we will come and increment the value of j. 3 to 4. Is 4 less than 5? Yes, your condition is true. So now we will check the if condition. Is a of 4 less than a of index? Index is a2. So what is a of 4? 51. Is it less than 22? No. The condition is false. So we will come and increment the value of j. So j value is incremented to 5 and we check the condition of the for loop. 5 is less than 5. It is false. We will come out of the for loop. Temp is equal to a of index. That is, what is a of index? A of 2. A of 2 is your 22. We store it in the variable temp. Now a of I. What is a of I? A of 2 is assigned to a of index. A of index is your same a of 2. So it is assigned and the same value is assigned 22. Why? Because both these elements are greater than your 22. So there was no swapping done. So this was your third pass. Now we will go for the fourth pass. That is, now again the I value is incremented from 2 to 3. Now we check whether 3 is less than 5. Yes, the condition is true. So index is equal to I. So index value is your value of I, that is 3. Now j is equal to I plus 1. So j is your I plus 1, that is 4. Is 4 less than 5? Yes, the condition is true. We will enter the body of the inner for loop. A of 4, that is a of j is your a of 4, is less than a of index, that is 3. What is a of 4? A of 4 is 51. Is it less than a of 3? 80. Yes, the condition is true. So index is equal to j. What is the value of j? 4. We gave it to the index. Now we go to the increment the value of j plus plus. J becomes 5. Is 5 less than 5? The condition is false. We will come out of the for loop. Temp is equal to a of index. What is a of index? A of 4. So what is a of 4? 51. 51 is assigned to your temp variable. So 51 is assigned to temp variable. Now a of 1, a of I is your 3, a of 3, a of index is your 4. So a of 3 is given to a of 4. So what is a of 3? 80. 80 is assigned to a of 4. So 80 is assigned to a of 4. And now temp. What is stored in temp? 51. So 51 is given to a of I. That is a of 3. 51 is given to a of 3. So here you have 51 now. Now in the next pass, I is incremented from 3 to 4. The value of I is incremented from 3 to 4. Now index is equal to I. Index is equal to I, that is 4. The value of index is 4. For j is equal to I plus 1. What is I? 4. So j value is your 5. Now we will check the condition. 5 is less than 5. Condition is false. So we will not execute the inner for loop. We will come out of it. Temp is equal to a of index. So a of index is a of 4. So a of 4. The same thing. We are just doing the formality. A of I is your a of 4 is assigned to a of index, that is same location a of 4 and then 80 is assigned to your same location A of 4. So now we can see that after this statement we come and increment the value of I 4 to 5. Now we will check the condition, is 5 less than 5 for the outer for loop. Condition is false, so we will come out of the outer for loop. So after the execution you can see your array is sorted. So this is all about your selection sort algorithm.